Looking for the best gaming graphics card under $300 without wasting your money? Today, we're ranking 5 budget GPUs from weakest to strongest so you know exactly which one deserves a spot in your build. Starting at the bottom of our ranking, we have the Arc A380. This is the most affordable option on today's list, and it's clearly aimed at entry-level gamers or compact PC builds. If you're building a small system and just want something modern that can display your game smoothly at basic settings, this is where the conversation begins. On paper, it actually looks pretty decent for the price. You get 6GB of fast memory, support for modern graphics features, and very low power usage at just 75 watts. That means you don't need a huge power supply, and it's perfect for small cases. For esports titles or lighter games at 1080p on medium settings, it can absolutely get the job done. But here's the catch. Compared to the other cards on this list, the overall performance is noticeably lower. In demanding games, you'll often need to drop settings to keep things smooth. And while the features are modern, real-world gaming performance just doesn't match the stronger cards we're about to talk about. So who's this for? If you're on a very tight budget building a compact PC or upgrading from integrated graphics, this can be a solid entry point. Just keep your expectations realistic. And by the way, you'll find links to all the cards in this review at the best prices in the description under the video. Now, let's step things up. Next up is the RX 580 with 8GB of memory. Even though it's based on an older design, it still holds a slightly stronger position than the Arc A380 in raw gaming performance. This card was once a 1080p champion, and even today, it can still handle many popular games at decent settings. The biggest advantage here is the 8GB of memory and the wide 256-bit memory bus. That combination helps in texture-heavy games and gives it more breathing room than the Arc A380. In many older and esports titles, it can deliver smoother performance and higher settings compared to our previous card. However, there are trade-offs. This card uses a lot more power, nearly 185 watts, which means more heat and potentially more fan noise. It also lacks modern features like advanced ray tracing support, and in newer AAA games, it starts to struggle unless you lower the settings. Compared to the newer RTX 3050 and RX 7600, it simply feels dated. If you're buying used and want maximum frames per dollar for older games, this could still make sense. But for a brand new build focused on modern titles, there are better options ahead. And if you're enjoying this breakdown so far, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our future comparisons. Now, let's move into the mid-range territory. Now we're entering a more modern tier with the RTX 3050. This card clearly outperforms the RX 580 and Arc A380 in most modern games, especially when you factor in newer features designed to improve performance and image quality. One of the biggest advantages here is access to advanced upscaling technology and ray tracing support. While you won't be maxing everything out, you can enjoy smoother gameplay in many 1080p titles thanks to smart performance boosting features. It's also much more power efficient than the RX 580, meaning cooler and quieter operation. That said, 6GB of memory on a 96-bit bus can become limiting in heavy modern games with high resolution textures. Compared to the RX 7600, which we'll talk about soon, this card doesn't have the same raw performance headroom. Ray tracing is supported, but at this level, you'll often need to compromise on settings. This card is ideal for gamers who want a balanced 1080p experience with access to modern graphics features without breaking the bank. It's a safe, reliable middle option in this ranking, but we're not done yet. Right after the Gigabyte version, we have another take on the same graphics chip, the Asus Dual Edition. Performance-wise, this sits in the same class as the previous card, since both use the same core and memory setup. The main differences come down to cooling design and slight clock speed adjustments. The boost clock here is a bit higher in overclock mode, and the dual fan design is built for stable temperatures during longer gaming sessions. In real-world use, the experience is very similar to the other RTX 3050 we just covered. You get smooth 1080p gaming, access to modern features, and a reasonable power draw. The limitations are also the same. 6GB of memory can hold you back in the most demanding titles, and while ray tracing is available, it's not the strongest performer in that area. Compared to the top card in this video, it simply doesn't deliver the same level of raw performance. If you prefer this brand's cooling design or find it at a better price, it's a perfectly solid choice in the RTX 3050 tier. But if you want the strongest performance under $300, there's one clear winner left. At the top of our ranking sits the RX 7600. This is the strongest overall gaming performer on today's list, and the difference is noticeable. If you want smooth 1080p gameplay with higher settings and better frame rates, this card stands out immediately. With 8GB of fast memory and a more powerful core, it consistently outperforms both RTX 3050 models and leaves the RX 580 and Arc A380 clearly behind. In many modern games, you can push higher settings while keeping gameplay fluid. For competitive players or anyone who values smoother motion, that extra performance really matters. It's not perfect. Ray tracing performance still isn't its strongest point, and it draws more power than the RTX 3050. But when we're talking about pure gaming performance for the money, especially at 1080p, it delivers the best overall experience in this lineup. If your budget stretches close to that $300 mark and you want the most power possible in this price range, this is the card to aim for. It's the clear performance leader in today's comparison. If you're serious about upgrading your gaming setup, check out the top picks using the links in the description under the video. And of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the next budget GPU showdown.